Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV and another edition of the Extra Time Show. Bit of a flat week for us with the draw away to Southampton. We finished 0-0. Loris Karius this week put up a picture on Twitter saying, good performance, but unlucky not to take all 3 points onto the next one. You've got a picture there showing him coming to claim a cross. All right, we get it, Loris. You're getting a bit of stick. You're thinking, look, everyone, I can claim crosses. You don't have to go on about it, mate. Yeah, not the best of performances, but we did make the chances. That's the main positive to take out the game, I think. Jordan Henderson, he posted on Twitter as well saying, thanks for the travelling support. Unlucky not to get the 3 points, YNWA, which it is true. We played well. The Klein chance, the Firmino chance. You know, I won't go on about it in this show because we'll cover that and all like the post-match stuff. But yeah, it wasn't that bad a result. We'll get up to speed and we were making the chances. Meanwhile, we had God himself, Robbie Fowler, posting on Twitter saying, wish you were here, Dietmar Hamann. It's all right for Robbie, isn't it? When he owns half the houses in Liverpool, he can just take the weight off and go and watch a game of cricket. You know, fair enough, he's earned some money well. And we just like to see that. We like seeing legends having a bit of banter with each other. Moving on, another legend, we have Jamie Carragher. He was on Monday Night Football, taking the nick out of Chris Kamara. I don't know if you've seen this week. Another classic Cammy moment where he said, instead of saying, Bakary Sagna, he said, he passed it to Sakary Bagner, but back it. So, I don't know, and then Jamie Carragher has went on Twitter and put Manhuata instead of Juan Mata. Me and my mates used to have the thing where we had Wilfred Sagnol, we call him Saggy Willie, and obviously everyone knows Boss Barkley and Ross Barkley. If you can come up with one better, put it in the comments. On to the under-23s now, and with the magic of technology, me and Sam went down to watch Liverpool's 2-0 win against Reading, and here it is, here. So, full-time here at Prenton Park, Liverpool beat Reading 2-0, not 1-0 like I thought. Mamadou Sakho back on the score sheet, looked good for him. He was made up, he got the goal, it was like an Oviajaria kind of fumble in the box, and Sakho was there, right place, right time. All the fans, that they want to see him back in, but I can't see it the way the team's playing at the minute. He's just not going to be getting his chances with Klavan and Lucas playing there. The guy who impressed me the most was Oviajaria. Running with the ball, he was composed, showing skills. We broke on them a few times. It was like 3-on-1, and he gave the pass. And then at the end of the game, Ben Woodburn, he was virtually non-existent for 80-odd minutes. He turns up and he gets a goal. So the substitutes, two Gomez's come on. I hope they were related. They were playing well. Kev Stewart had a good first half, and the notable player for me was the left back. I think he's the Spanish guy, Juanma or Janmar or however. I don't say things right. Yeah, it was a good performance. A bit flat in the second half. We did control the first game, the first half, but the question is which of these players will be good enough to get a look in against Leeds. Oviajaria has got to be in with a shout. Maybe the left back, it could give Moreno a bit of competition. Other than that, good result. Good performance, and we look like we're BT Sport here and Steve McManaman pitch side, but you know, when you're at Prenton Park, you can just do what you want, really. There it was, there. The wonders of technology, eh? I also caught up with Mamadou Sakho with a little interview that you might have seen. Absolutely flapped it when he come up behind Kev Stewart, and I put the question on his toes. If I could do it all again, I would have asked him what's it like having Kev Stewart defend the back line. But you know, big fella, good performance from him as well, and the fact that we've lambasted him, or I give him a bit of hard time over the Snapchat stuff, and he has kept his head down, he has went and got a goal, and it did mean something to him because he ran over to the manager. It is nice to see that. Still a scary bloke, like, wouldn't want to go up for a header with him because he'd fucking fold me in half, but you know what, decent defender. And is it too early to sell him in January, or what do people want with Sakho there? Because he is a fan favourite with some, and then he's a bit Marmite, if you know what I mean. On to the under-18s, we had on the 15th a 2-2 draw with Wolves in a game that we really should have won. The Wolves side without a win in 5 games. George Johnston, he's not actually American, George Johnson, that's Irish. Okay, George Johnson. I'll stop doing impressions from now on. That was awful. And the Portuguese, Rafael Camacho, they got on the score sheet in a 2-2 draw. Following on to the Saturday, the under-18s had a 6-goal thriller with Manchester United. Absolutely bottled it with 2 penalties, really. We were 1-0 down, and then we went 2-1 up with goals from Ryan Brewster and Glenn McCauley. Then Jan Dander misses a penalty on 34 minutes. I don't mind the young lads who will step up and take it. There's nothing worse than having a team, and when it comes to a penalty shootout, they're all looking round and looking to the floor, and they don't want it. So fair play to him for stepping up and taking it, but he missed it, and that was unlucky. But he made up for it on the hour mark and got a goal himself. Going into the last 10 minutes, we were 3-2 up, and we had a penalty, and it was Ryan Brewster. There's a picture of him here. He was taken down. He has the bottle to get up and take the penalty himself, and the keeper saves it. So they then go down the other end, and they get a penalty, which they score. 3-3, and Manchester United are happy with the draw against Liverpool. Where have we seen that? I don't know. Maybe in the Premier League. One cause for concern was a young lad, Abdi Sharif. He was stretchered off with like a head or neck injury, so everyone's thought with him, and I hope he recovers well. With regards to the loan people, it's been a shocking week for the lads on loan. Markovic, Hart, Fulton, Dunn, Alan and Awonyi, none of them played. Markovic was left out, Hart's injured, and then the rest were unused subs. Bogdan, there's a picture of him here. He cleared the ball on the hour mark, and then done his knee in, and he posted on Instagram, "Unfortunately, I suffered a knee injury yesterday against Barnsley. Next week we will know more about the extent of the injury. Thanks for your support." And he's done like the thumb, as though he's the Terminator going to his untimely death. But, you know, he'll be back. Anyone for that? No? Fair enough. Ryan Kent also played in the same game. Didn't really do much. Finished 0-0, and he was taken off at 75 minutes. Lloyd Jones, he played 90 minutes, but he didn't have the best of times either. I'm not going to say he was at fault for the first goal, but he kind of goes into a tackle half-heartedly, and it's useless, really. And finally, we have Andre Wisdom. He played a grand total of 1 minute. I don't know, he must be busy, must be getting a bird round to his or something, because he posted on Twitter, "What deep emotional films can I watch?" Some cheeky chappy suggested One Night in May, for all the emotions you can think of there. Any suggestions? Because I'm into me films, and there's other films, the likes of The Road to Recovery, Chris and Paul's documentary. Get a look at that, or The Pursuit of Happiness. You know, you've got a dream, you've got to protect it. People who can't do something themselves, they'll tell you you can't do it. You want something, go get it. Because we go for positivity on the Extra Time Show. It's about happiness. So on to the comments of the week. We have got John McGee. Jesus, your man still presenting. Yes, I am, John. Keep tuning in. We've got Ayush Napal. Sadio, fuck you, bro. I'm sorry, I spell it wrong. I pronounce it right the way I spell it. The same way Bogdan can't spell extent. So I will work on that. I'll learn from my mistakes. And Aubrey was getting a lot of criticism in the comments for his lack of pronunciation. And listen, I won't have a bad word said about Aubrey. When I come here, he was a genuine, honest lad, took me under his wing. There's no right to reply for him. Come at me, I can take it. But he's not here to reply for himself. A good lad. As well. So Alex Sutherland with an outlandish claim saying Joe Gomez is like Jamie Carragher, but younger. I don't know, we'll give him a few years before we start labelling with that. And another shout out to Samalenzo Matalengwe. He comments like all the time, like the first 5 or 6, saying, "Loving the Extra Time Show now, finally sold. I guess when people talk Liverpool, you'll always get used to them." And Sakho said he loves the Extra Time Show as well. So listen, if you don't like it, he'll come and get you. And that's pretty much that. Kev Stewart also said Chris Pajak was quite funny as well, which was all right. And they're lovely lads, and they're tuning in. And the beauty of this show, like, you get to meet them. They are there when you go to the games, and they will give you a bit of time. So that's pretty much all for. Not much happened this week, but you know, should Sakho be playing in the League Cup? Is he winning people over? Is it too early to sell him in January? Zachary Bagner, have you got any Liverpool players that you want to look at? And deep emotional films, let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and take it easy.